All right, we're back. Day two. After, I don't know, it feels very weird to come out of a first round where Spoke Z says, I don't think anyone had a bad draft at all. I don't know. I know you went out and had a few more drinks at the drop. Maybe you thought about it a little bit this morning. Any changes on teams you either loved or hated from last night?
No, I still think there obviously there's always gonna be picks that you don't necessarily agree with, but at the same time, I still don't think you look at if I'm a fan of any of these teams, I think you could quibble with taking Boguchev at 26, I guess, if you're Montreal, given there are a couple other guys like Mathis Preston sitting there. But at the same time, you look at what they have already in their lineup, what they need, and kind of like the identity they were looking for, and Boguchev fits that. So that's another one where I'm I still like that player. And again, tail end of the first round, I like that pick anyways. I think there's going to be questions about who the Senators took. That being said, I think everyone go check out the Lassie Allen from EP posted just a couple of the highlights from the 10 games that he did play this year, and just watch what he could do with the puck. He's ridiculous. It sucks that obviously he literally didn't play another game after October, given the fact that he was hurt. So I think there's always going to be some kind of a big risk there. At the same time, I love the home run swings in the 20s for an upside pick. Why not? And I love the Jackson cover pick anyways. I also, I don't know what it is. The fact that they the first round ended with that pick rules. It was just a nice way to it's a nice bow on the to wrap up the first round with Jackson cover going 32.
All right, that's fair. So obviously there's a lot of guys left that you still have strong feelings for, and we got teams like Carolina, who just had to trade back and get multiple second round picks because that's where they do all of their business. Are there any teams, at least call it second, third round? Are there any teams in particular that you're watching and you think could do some good work here?
I don't know if there's any one team specifically, but I mean, any teams that are picking now multiple times, here in the second round, third round, curious to see as players I'm curious to see how long Preston and Villeneuve are still sitting there, but it's at what point do teams start thinking about moving up a couple spots? But I would imagine or at least Preston, probably not going to be around very long. I wouldn't be shocked if Vancouver goes out and takes it with the first pick today. Be awesome if the Bruins traded into that spot and took him. That'd be cool. In my humble ass opinion,
be cool if they did smart things. Yeah.
I would imagine they're looking at Casey Mutrin too, and if he's still sitting around, I wonder if they get a little antsy and move up to try to get him, because I think what are they picking 56 here? Yeah. I don't think he'll be around at 56. I'd probably make it to 40, 45. So I wonder if the Bruins, because I know they really like him, and he's committed to BC, so they love him, obviously.
Naturally, you have to. It's actually required by law.
Legally, yes.
And to Minnesota Wild fans' chagrin, it does not work that way in Minnesota. It seems like drafting Gophers is sacrilege.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, just think back to them passing on Oliver Moore. I still can't get over that.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Oh, that still has to be like among my favorite bits for the NHL draft, that people were just so upset that the Wild didn't take him when he was gone before they picked.
I was like, do the math in my head. I was like, no, we don't need to do math. That's what the fuck are we talking about right now?
Carry the 7. What?
You pieces of shit. He was sitting right there.
Oh, God. Let's see. We got, oh boy, Jason Bryant already up and bumping. What's going on, man? I don't know if you've got your daughter linking up and watching this with you again, but good morning to you and potentially both of you. Yeah, today's show gonna be a lot less dive in on every single pick that's made. If people have questions, absolutely throw them into the chat, whether it's for the first round, NHL as a whole, or some of these picks as they're made. But really, the analysis we're going to get from Z is going to be a lot more dialed to any pick that the Minnesota Wild may choose to make. We'll see if that ever even happens. But also the guys that are left on his board that he loves, that are going to come in as values, we'll dive in a little bit more, or the ones that just leave him scratching his head a little bit. I don't know. And the duration of this show will be pretty dependent on viewership as well. If we've got a lot of sickos hanging out here, we'll keep rolling as long as Z and I are capable. But if we got limited viewership, then yeah, maybe it ends up being a bit shorter stream here.
Did you see Sean DePauw's his tweet from yesterday after the Zellweger tweet? Or Jesus Christ, trade. He tweeted out like screenshot like the Wikipedia page. He's like, all right, which one of Zellweger's parents wrote his Wikipedia page? It's early life. Although Zellweger was born in Calgary, he was raised in Bonnyville, Alberta, won an Adam AA championship on the Bonnyville Pontiacs. He never got in trouble as a child, and his heroes were his parents. That was his Wikipedia page.
Honestly, it'd be very like that's very funny, and I go right where you did, but it's also funny to think that someone's like, you know what? Let's make it seem like Zellweger's parents are psychos, and let's just write a bio that sounds like they wrote it.
I love it. Just a very also, even if someone did actually decide to go and do that just for no fucking, I love the idea. Like, nah, let me go in there and tell everybody he's a nice boy on his Wikipedia page, because I think that's funny. It's a great bit. It's a great bit. Imagine they wrote that like 5 years ago.
Oh God,
like, this could be a great bit.
I'm not going to go search it, but I can only imagine what someone may have done at this point to, like, say, a Carter Hart's Wikipedia page. That wasn't even on my mind until just this second. Did you see Edward Norton at the World Cup game by himself?
No, I thought I saw it with like Brad Pitt.
Yeah. Why was he there by himself?
Yeah, no, yeah.
That I saw first thing this morning. I'm like, that's what I needed to start my day. I feel good.
Well played.
Cole. Oh boy, is Cole hungover, but he's here for day 2. You know what, Cole? The best way to get through that is a little hair of the dog. Just jump right back into it. Oh man. Yeah, I'm not hungover. I'm exhausted though. I'm tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna fill my water bottle after spilling it and thinking that I had like 20 seconds before the picks are rolling in. Then I realized the picks aren't happening for a while, so I'll be right back.
Yeah, they'll take a second here. You hit it. All right. And again, anyone throw into the chat if there's stuff you want us to cover throughout the stream, whether it's like some of the trade speculation going on, trades that have already happened, Minnesota Wild specific things, or what happened in round 1. throw that into the chat, and as soon as Z gets back, we can certainly discuss whatever it is you guys want to get into. Otherwise, again, not going to be every single pick deeply analyzed, but anyone that comments and wants to know more about a specific player, we're happy to indulge. Otherwise, we're going to get into the ones that Z loves, sees big values, guys that he has on his big board, his top 50. Yeah, Cole, Russo being a troll. It is our favorite thing, isn't it? I don't even care about Russo trolling. I like angry Russo. I like when he just lashes out and buries people. But we are so lucky to have Russo and Joe covering the Wild. Spoiled. Let's see here. Of the guys you got here currently featured on your big board, Z, how many, like, who do you see, I guess, being ignored the longest by NHL teams?
Those guys, probably Villeneuve, I guess. Like, I really don't. I would be surprised if any of Hawkinson, Mutrin, Sherbakov, Rogowski make it past like 45. I think Preston probably does go super early on day 2. You wonder how teams feel about like the position, the size, and everything, and the fact that again it wasn't the best year. So he could fall a little bit farther, but I don't think he's going to fall too far. And then we've already Villeneuve's well documented it. Then I have no idea when teams are gonna be like, okay, now it's impossible to like pass on the upside with Shilov, and just fingers crossed that Penn State is where he will learn to give a shit. But he ruled, like he's just like unbelievably talented. So at a certain point, it's like, all right, bro, what are we gonna like not take a kid? So it's gonna be Carolina. They're gonna have with their picks, they will get Villeneuve and Shilov, and I'm gonna have to retire.
Yeah, that's fair. And it is also just the funniest landing place for him. Like, I would have said Penn State and Arizona State have to be like just the perfect spots for him to go and absolutely not correct his issues.
I remember when the announcement came out that he was committed to Penn State. There's like, I forget who it was. They're like, well, all right. Like that's okay. That seals it.
Yeah. I mean, shots fired at ASU. I feel like ASU doesn't need any shots fired. They do enough damage to themselves. That's the over-under on Shilov Bar. Oh, Jesus. We're going to say hopefully he hits the under on 1. Yeah, it was crazy how everyone thought Gavin McKenna was going to just plummet because of the whole bar incident after the outdoor game, and it wasn't. I don't think it's even been mentioned of late. Like that just kind of got brushed under the rug, which I agree with. Like a guy being an absolute dipshit to your mom, I like that. I bet a lot of other GMs did. Bill Guerin still wants to have Gavin McKenna just because of that.
He has a
tape.
He has a weekly Zoom call with him. What was it like when you punched him in the face? How did it feel in your hand?
Yeah. Jason has Lucy asking why Vegas had to forfeit their pick in the second round. Because the Vegas Golden Knights are clowns and decide they want to continue pushing the league as far as they can. Let's see, what exactly was it that, I mean, they did a bunch of things this year.
Brooks Rogowski, first off the board here. There's no chance he's making it very far.
Brooks Rogowski, let's go.
6'7" center. I think you're looking at Rogowski as a guy like, hey, is he going to be like a McCarron-esque type player? There's some decent enough skill and scoring ability, though, so we'll see. But there's no way he was making it very far. Super high floor. not exactly the highest ceiling, but he's a good player.
All right. So all in all, Isha should be happy.
Yeah, no, that's a fine pick. Again, I'm taking Preston there or Villeneuve, but
as would be indicated by the power rankings for sure. What's the ceiling for a guy like this?
3C most likely. I mean, he's gonna be a bottom 6, two-way forward. There's just gonna be some questions about how much offense is there. If he can tap into, some of that upside, then he's got a chance to be a 3. Oh, there it is. Villeneuve off the board. Second pick in round 2 years. That's an A+ pick.
Well, let's get that highlight going then. Let me see if I can find it here. Yeah, this is a guy that you are definitely higher on than the public. And I know a lot of that is you looking at the whole body versus, maybe some disappointment this season specifically, but sell everyone. Like, why is this a guy that absolutely should have been taken in the first round?
Yeah, I mean, especially for this class, you look at the skill, how much talent he's got, how well he moves, as far as like offensive defensemen go, like, he's got shades of obviously like the Cole Caulfield. Again, there's just gonna be questions about the motor being, hit or miss, and then obviously there's gonna be defensive issues. And you look at this is the other thing with like whenever people that are down on him bring up the size thing, I'm like, wait, he's like 5'11". Like it's like like you would think the way people talk about it is like 5'8". Like,
I mean, based on last year's draft,
5'11". Yeah, I know. It's a miracle. No, but I mean, one of the highest ceilings in the whole class, some of the plays that he's able to make, how shifty he is with the puck, the shot, the rush offense. Again, if he can just get to the point of being like a serviceable defenseman, he'll be fine. But he's awesome. He's, as far as pure talent and upside go, he's a top 10 player, no question, in this class.
What up, Cam? Welcome back. And remind me what's his path now?
Who?
Villeneuve? Is he going college?
I don't remember if he's got.
Let's look it up.
BU. That's right. There you go. He's heading to BU.
How would you forget that? Is he going this year or the following?
I think he's on track to go this upcoming season.
To that point, Jason says, I feel woefully ill-equipped to answer a 14-year-old's questions about the NHL draft and how many of these guys are playing in college. A lot more than in the past. Most are not currently. Most are going in a year or two. But now with the rule changes and the CHL players being able to go the NCAA route and not losing eligibility, we're going to see more and more of it. The only bummer for me, not for you necessarily, because you don't have any personal vested interest, but I don't know how Minnesota high school hockey will fare. I think with that kind of path available, maybe you see some of the elite kids leave sooner. Maybe not. Maybe I'm totally wrong. The one thing I'm kind of wondering now, though, we keep on seeing guys basically announce that they will not be back. What's the impact on USNTDP? Like, how do they survive this shifted landscape?
I mean, they're all leaving. It's crazy.
Right.
They're all just out. They're like, nah, fuck this shit.
I mean, it made sense when they couldn't go to the CHL, but now that they can, like, why? What's the selling point? Like, why would you do that instead of go CHL, other than the fact that maybe it gets you?
Say, I want to play for the World Juniors.
Yeah, basically. And if no one goes, like, you can't hold grudges against everybody.
All right, third pick in the second round here. They wait the whole fucking
thanks, New Jersey,
for the trade.
Oh, trade.
Jail. Throw them in jail.
Like, make the trade sooner. What's going on here? Who is jumping up? I also love how Gary Bettman has nothing to do with day 2.
Blackhawks, they go back to back here.
Did they forget that one of the rucks was already taken?
All right, now Chicago's back up here.
What's the move here for Chicago? If you're Chicago, do you say Preston or Hawkinson?
I mean, I like Preston. There's no, if I swear to God, if they take the whole time here, I will
take the whole time and they'll trade it again.
They'll be opening a criminal investigation. And
I
guess
hope
what?
that this is not the pace today. They usually do such a good job keeping this thing moving.
There another trade? Oh. Ryan Rubrick. All right.
I think Mateo got us video for him. Let me see if I got it real quick. Yeah, I think we got it. Bam. Talk about this guy who I believe when we did the way too early draft rankings, you had him at like 8 or 9. What went wrong this year for him?
I mean, I think the biggest concerns were just like they're very inconsistent, big lack of engagement. The pace of play wasn't there. So there's always gonna be questions about the upside, but I mean, it's a 6'3" power forward. He's an absolute sniper, like with one of the better shots in the whole class. And I mean, he put up, I think it was like over 40 as a 16-year-old in the dub. Like he's coming off a ridiculous draft -1 season that had him in top 10 contention potentially. I remember talking to Jesse Marshall, and he was like, he might be my number 1 when it's all said and done. Between him and McKenna, like, just love the style of game. Super physical. He's mean. But this year, he's like super inconsistent. Lots of off nights, and we only saw flashes of the upside and the skill, goal scoring ability. And the pace is a big problem. So I really like it here at early day 2. You start with Villeneuve and Rubrick. You take some swings on some guys that still have some upside right here in this class. So that's hopefully this year was just an off year, but we'll see. Chase Herring to Calgary. There's wondering how early he'd go to.
I think we got that one. Let me see if I can find it.
Super physical beast. Like that was in contention for the first round here.
Maybe I don't have that one. I thought for sure Mateo sent that, so maybe I did something wrong here.
Matthias Vannon to New Jersey.
Look at that. We're finally moving.
Yeah.
Who do we have here?
Ding, ding, ding.
Is Vatanen like a reasonable pick here? That's not one that we really talked about a bunch.
Yeah, no, he's fine for a second round pick here. Very projectable, I'd say. I mean, like I know there's some that just like don't think he's gonna hit. You could question the fact you take an overage or in the 30s, but he's quick, decent enough playmaker, high motor. He's like a solid all around player, but we'll see. Also, he was super young for last year's draft. I think he was eligible by like 4 days. So he's a draft +1, but I mean, I think his birthday's like September 10th or
September 11th.
Tough.
Yep. That's still the reason it stood out to me. I heard them say like born on September 11th. I'm like, you went out of your way to say that specifically. You didn't say he's got like a birthday that's close to the deadline.
JC Mutual in Seattle, great pick.
Oh, that
didn't-
one I'm very confident we've got video on. Watch me be wrong again. Let's see, Mutrin, where are we at? Yep. Let's do it. He's been sitting atop your big board for a little bit here. What do we need to know?
Yeah, I mean, he's a big power forward, plays right wing. He's super physical. He's a pain in the ass to play against. Solid two-way game. Again, he's got more skill, more offensive juice than the numbers would tell you this year. Again, it's the program's in a weird place right now, but throws the weight around, super physical. Again, I do think there's some solid playmaking ability in his game as well. So I think it's just like a super translatable player. And it's got some middle six scoring upside, but again, two-way game, physicality, aggressive. He's very fun.
And another guy that's gonna be playing in your backyard, BC.
Marcus Ruck to Pittsburgh. You have the Twins.
Well, what would be really funny is if Liam went back up again.
Right.
Just to test them and see if they know. Like, hey, Marcus, we're really thrilled to have you. Like, I'm Liam.
God.
Dude, I saw a video this morning where it's like the two of them being recorded and they like count down, like, give us your answer in 3, 2, 1. Like they asked a question, this or that. And every time, like, it's literally they are saying it in tune, in sync, the exact same. And it's creepy as shit.
That rocks.
I can't decide if it's awesome or if it terrifies me. Maybe a little bit of both. But yes, it happened. They got him. I mean, we all knew this was coming. Like, I don't know why another team would take him. I know there's a lot of people speculating, like, oh, I don't know. You got to make sure you're ready to take them both in sequence. I'm like, no. Like, yeah, if they don't take him in the second round and they try and be assholes about it, sure. But, like, don't you feel like that would be weird unless you're just someone that hates Kyle Dubas and wants to spite him?
They both went like roughly where they were projected to go anyway. Like, you know what I mean? And like, I think it was like pretty exaggerated though. Like, there's no way you could possibly only take one of them. Again, it was like that's why one went early. Like, again, like I still think they're both going to play. Like, they're both going to be NHL players. Obviously, they're better if they're both playing together, ideally. But they're both really good players. Like Marcus led the Dove in points this year, and right behind him is obviously his brother 2 points off or whatever. But so they like if you take him in the early day 2, regardless if you have Liam there or not, he's still a good pick.
So tell me why, like, what's the difference between these guys? Like, why was Liam a guy that you're like, yeah, he's a first rounder, and you're like, Marcus second?
Yeah, I mean, I think Marcus plays a bit like he slows the pace down. Liam's got the puck a lot more, and he's just like he's like a quick darting player. Marcus is more of a slow it down and dictate. Again, that's why he's got the better chance to be a center. But I think there's higher upside with Liam, but I think Marcus is smart. He's got to be able to increase that pace of play. He's got to fill out a little bit because he's still super light. Of course, fucking Florida gets Ignatius Vicious. That makes sense.
And these guys are going back to junior for one more year, then going to North Dakota. And I mean, I gotta imagine they're probably going to spend 2 years in North Dakota too, right?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they won't be like a one and done.
So a little bit of a wait, but I don't know. I kind of like that. I think it's a better development path than just jamming them right into the AHL. But I know every NHL team has very different philosophies on that. I am still wondering at what point we're going to see
Vancouver, Aaron Olsen. That's nice.
All right, we are finally making moves. We've got some pace here. Do you think that we get to a point in the next 5 years where there's true, oh, dang, I saw Max Plant in the background. Must be chilling there with Victor. A point where NHL teams almost link up with specific college teams. And if they draft a player, they tell them, I want you to go play for this coach, develop with them, like almost have a mini pipeline built there.
Well, yeah, I know like the Bruins were really hoping they could get Zellers to decommit from North Dakota and go out here to somewhere, one of the schools in New England, Boston.
And it's one of those things too, like maybe players start waiting to make that commitment until they know who they're drafted by. Like maybe that's something that's advised to them. I know it's not going to be an every case kind of thing. And there's going to be certain guys that are just going to go to a North Dakota or one of the Boston schools or Minnesota. But I gotta imagine at some point there's teams that like maybe you've got guys in your later rounds who don't know if they're going to play college or I guess it's maybe less about decommitting from a college and going to another and more, hey, you were going to play junior or you were going to play overseas. I want you to come play for this college because this coach is going to do exactly what I want with you.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just makes way too much sense to me, but also I don't know how much that'll get intertwined.
No chance Carolina makes his pick, right? It's just like they're not ready.
Got to get more seconds.
Look at those assholes. They're laughing in there.
God.
Rod's like, I don't know.
Tulski
Rod
hasn't taken his eyes off that screen.
Rod just, I don't even know what planet I'm on right now. Like the camera went to him. He's like,
he's got a funnel sitting under the table. What is the Carolina pick here? Like, what is a Carolina move?
I mean, like Preston's right up their alley. We'll see. Or Sheilov, who knows?
What's like an off the board one like they would do? Like, what's a weird one that you're going to be like, God damn it. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if it's how off the board, but I could see them go. I mean, they're not afraid to draft Russian kids, so this is where I would imagine someone like a Sherbakov could probably go here. It's not off the board, obviously, but
sure.
I'm surprised he's still sitting around.
They got 20 seconds left. Maybe they are trading it. Those
it's every goddamn time.
It's insane.
They were put on this planet to do this. This is insane. I mean,
guess what? They're put on this planet to do it and have it work. Like, come on. Also, I need to get a Vegas Golden Knights number 63 and have forfeit be the name bar.
Like, don't even come up here.
I think that's great. They just can't help themselves, can they? Oh, Z, sorry, I forgot to tag you on the post. You should go retweet that.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. The Rocks. Carolina. For those that aren't familiar, this is literally just the same behavior that they have every year. They keep on going back. They accumulate a bunch of second and third round picks, and they hit on all of them. It's fascinating, infuriating, all of the above.
These fucking guys. We can't get away with this.
Oh my God. Can you tell me how we pronounce the right wing out of Tolpar Ufa?
Flames on the clock. Who'd they trade or who'd they take?
I can't even type this.
What?
The player out of Tolpar Ufa. Right wing, 47 on your board.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell do you say that?
I think it's just Sheikh Lismov. Sheikh Lislamov.
I'm gonna have to take the headphones off and listen to that one real closely when it gets announced.
I think it's Sheikh Lislamov.
All right, so Calgary is up. Does that, I mean, based on their pool, does that impact who you would take here, or is it at this point? Is it
No,
just
I'm just, at
everyone
this
should
point
take Preston?
you're just taking big swings here.
All right, so
I would
Preston
imagine-
is more or less your pick for everyone coming up.
Yep, I would imagine Hawkinson gets his name called here pretty soon. Oh, they want the goal. I was wondering if they were going to take the goalie. They were talking about taking the goalie. There you go. We got Tobias Trayball off the board.
I figured Trayball will be the first.
I was going to say, I know that they were talking about Calgary basically being guaranteed to like take a goaltender at some point in the second round here, and there they go. It's a nice pick. 6'4" Czech, playing for Youngstown in the USHL. I don't remember where he's committed to.
I'll find it.
It's probably gonna be a Boston school. I'm gonna be an asshole again.
No, I thought it was something weird. Yeah, UMass.
I mean, he is the epitome of a UMass goaltender. I think they had just had Robble there.
It really is.
Or Czech goalie who's like 6 foot 100. There you go.
Yep, it fits. Do you feel
he
like
was fairly consensus first goaltender off the board? The other one was a couple of the Russian kids. Borichev was between him and Trayball most likely. So, but I think it was pretty big consensus that it was going to be Trayball.
Okay. Do you feel like the Wild have to take a goalie? Or should, at least? I don't know. There's a lot of people who say like you should take a goalie every year. And I kind of tend to agree.
Yeah, for the most part, I'd say that's probably fair.
But especially with our goalie situation right now. Ugh. And yet, do you think Lavai lands with another club, or does he go over?
Igor Shilov to Colorado.
Ooh.
Nice. I love that.
I think I got video on him. Let me see if I can find it real quick. 1 second. Maybe I don't. I don't think we got that one.
Tell you what, that's a nice piece of business at 43.
Dang, I could have swore I had that one, but I'm wrong.
Elite hands, dynamic offensive play creation, one of the like a top 5 in terms of like pure play creation and offense. Only plays one speed, which is slow. Does he give a shit? We don't know. But I mean, he is good enough that he can dictate the pace. Like he can make everyone play at his speed, and you're not taking the puck from him. Almost no physicality, and again, he's gonna if he wants any of this offense to translate, he's gonna have to up a tick in terms of pace of play. But we'll see. But at 43, you take a gamble on one of the most purely skilled players in the draft, so it's a very good pick. He was never gonna last too much longer than this.
Yeah. And he'll be traded. I'm trying to gather all the guys we have video left for here. We got Preston. We've got Ryder Callie. Who else do I have? Let's see. Did it. We got some Hawkinson video. We've got Nordmark. Embarrassed to say I don't know who one of these is. Let me make sure that they didn't spell it wrong. Huh. I don't think we ever talked about him, but Timothy Runso. I was not familiar with him. There he goes. Sherbakov off the board.
I was gonna say it feels like they could go back to take a big mobile defenseman out of Russia.
Sherbakov gone.
Jaden Kurtz, Minnesota high school, off to Anaheim.
Oh,
Rogers.
God bless them keeping it moving finally. Stumbled out the gates. We're here. What a blurry image. It is cool how Rogers has come onto the scene the last few years here. But hand up, I paid absolutely zero attention to Minnesota high school hockey this year.
Mm-hmm.
Kid number 2 pretty much meant I watched Gophers, Wild, and a little bit of the other college and NHL stuff. Nothing high school. This year, maybe we're back on that bag.
Yeah, so they take a center. Liam Lefebvre. Detroit, do the right thing and take Mathis Preston here.
Which guy, Jason? Why? No, why do you want Detroit to do that? We want Detroit to make bad choices. They need prospects. Especially not centers. What a diabolical last name.
Mm-hmm.
Lefebvre. Could have taken out like 3 consonants from that one. Let's see what's left on. Okay, we still got several left on your top 50. And then we got some honorable mentions at the bottom. What's the move? Like, what's the if you were getting drafted, what would your move be for the suit? Like, would you do something cool on the interior? I feel like that's like really the only thing you can do. Like some kind of custom pattern or design. Let's see. Oh, they did it. They took it. They're like, hey, Pittsburgh did it. It looked fun. And guess who has the third piece of the Infinity Gauntlet for the Plants? Sounds like the Penguins can get it. That's so cool, though. Good for them. Yeah. Victor Plant, we talked about him a little bit on Monday, but I mean, talk about him in the scope of the 3 brothers. And do we riot if they don't all play on a line together this year?
Yeah, we're gonna riot if they don't.
I love how they have NHL bloodlines and they only put the one brother.
Yeah, I think the knock on Victor Plantier is you wonder about the projectability of the game, but he's really fun. I mean, like super speedy, really smart, some dynamic playmaking ability. You know, he's undersized, but like super skilled, makes a ton of plays. He's very fun. So if he can go to Duluth and add some, some physicality, some checking into his game, then I it's a player that I fully believe in can make it. I like that. He could be like a 3rd line scorer in the NHL.
Very fun. It is required now. I don't know how this is the first time I've seen it on Twitter, but I'm seeing someone retweeted from yesterday, putting up the famous 2 phones, Kyle Dubas.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It's a classic. I don't know why the Victor Plant going to Detroit there wasn't forefront on my radar. That's a embarrassing miss on my part.
Oh, Ryder Cali to Florida. That's fun.
Would they take?
Ryder Cali. He is very much a Florida Panther. He's fast, heavy checker, absolute freight trade, hits every single thing that moves.
I love how that's always what you say when there's a Florida Panther pick. Like, I've never not heard you be like, it's a Florida Panther pick. They just always find the guys that are just that. They have a type.
And I love this fucking NHL projection, bottom 6 forward, 2-way forward, deployed in a variety of roles. Okay. I forget which player it was, but one of them, like 5 years ago or whatever, was like things to work on, and it's just lack of size. I was like, what is he supposed to do? What do you mean?
Oh shit! Did Victor Plant was just taken 47 overall, right?
Yes.
That's the exact same pick that Max Plant was.
Yeah.
If you already said that, I apologize.
I don't think I said it. I was just about to say this feels like where Adam Golier goes. That's a really nice pick. Right shot defenseman playing in Slovakia. Super athletic, solid skater. Depthy. He's got some upside there. It's a nice pick for LA. Anaheim back on the clock here. Mathis Preston cannot keep falling. Also, I could see Hawkinson going here.
I was gonna say I would have thought you'd be much more hot and bothered about Hawkinson falling this far, the way that we've talked about him this year.
Mathis Preston Anaheim. There it is.
Anaheim's been doing some work.
Blazing speed, explosive shot, dynamic rush offense. He's got top 6 upside. You take that kid at 50, that's a home run.
Where's he?
Carolina?
Carolina's got to trade again, right?
Yeah, they're like, what are you guys talking about? Fuck off. Legally, they can't take this. They can't make this pick.
Mm-hmm.
William Hawkinson to Carolina at 51. I'd fucking do it.
That just feels right.
6'5", mobile defenseman, solid puck mover, solid defender. That's a really nice pick. Sickening.
Here's the Hawkinson reel.
I was really hoping he might make it to Boston.
Where do they pick next?
56. Yeah.
And sorry, I definitely misspoke yesterday. I flipped my Swedes, and I indicated that someone else was your fringe MVP of World Juniors. Like, just talk about how sick this guy was. back in January.
I don't know if I went as far as say like MVP. I just thought he played in the limited
you
role
said that he should be in the discussion. No,
No, I did not. I didn't say he was in the discussion. Okay, I'm actually willing to go and find that fucking podcast because I said I thought he played really well in the minutes that he was deployed in.
All right.
What the?
Question Z from Cityscopes. If Larkin gets traded to Minnesota, do you think Ryder Ritchie is in that deal? He hasn't been talked about at all as being part of it, but I mean, it's not a crazy thought.
Right. I mean, that's one of the prospects that has some upside in their system. Again, not like the greatest year at BU, just like every other player on BU, but definitely a player with top 6 upside. So that would be one. I'm surprised it doesn't get talked about more often. Maybe it's just the fact again that I've had not the best year at BU, but as far as like the prospects they have that have like some top of the lineup upside, and potentially a Ryder Ritchie definitely fits that mold. So I wonder how other teams feel about him around the league, but we'll find out.
Maybe this is way too speculative, but if he did go to Penn State and keep playing with McKenna, do you think he's viewed in a different light right now? And do you think he's a more tradable asset, or do you think he has the speed bumps in college regardless?
I mean, it's impossible to have any. I mean,
it's pure speculation again.
I have no idea because I don't like. I would imagine that he would get the keys to just basically go end to end like he likes to do, and probably has more flashes of the goal scoring and points, but I don't know.
Because I fell asleep at the wheel and missed a couple highlight reels, just throwing up in the background for everybody right now. Ryder Cali.
Mm-hmm.
Who is on the clock right now? I'm bouncing around like 7 different tabs, so I'm losing track of everything.
I think it's Edmonton.
Do they take a goalie?
I think they're trading it.
Oh, yeah, there's 5 seconds left. I'm sure Stan Bowman is doing something brilliant.
Tampa Bay.
Shocking. We have a trade.
Oh, yeah. I just saw Dylan Laux post to this has to be the draft that someone steps up and takes Thomas Galvis. He should have got drafted in his draft year in the second round. But we're now, I think this is draft +3 for the kid. One of the best players, World Juniors this year. Is just so goddamn good. Should have already been drafted. Sickening. So this has to be the year that he goes, or I will cry.
Noted. We will circle back for crying if necessary.
Brandon Carlo to St. Louis for 2 third-round picks. Wow.
Man, that really aged poorly, huh? Like, is that among your favorite Bruins trades of late?
Yeah.
And you guys get next year's pick no matter what, right? Or is there still some debate on who gets which between you and Philly?
I think it might be Philly.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I can't remember, though. What the hell? Tampa Bay trades up to take Oleg Kulibiak from Halifax.
How do we feel about this one?
I mean, I don't know why you need to try. I mean, who cares? That's Tampa Bay. I mean, he's one of the most skilled players in the queue. There's a whole lot of his game's gonna have to round out to be an NHL player, but he's super skilled, very fun player. I just did not anticipate him going in second round, and I didn't anticipate anyone trading up to take him. But sure.
You got to imagine if that's happening, they heard that someone else is taking him, right?
Right. Which again, like, what? Really?
Right. But it is always funny how people freak out, like, why would you make a trade to do, like, people are mad, why would you trade to move up one pick if you knew Philly wasn't going to take him? Because they can trade it to someone else, you idiots.
Reklisky.
What a name.
I figured they would have gone maybe like a Alaloria, maybe.
All right, so let's see. I have not kept up on this graphic. So Preston, gone. I also haven't shown his video yet. I should throw that up for the people. Anyone that wants to see a little bit of Mathis Preston, here you go. Hawkinson off the board.
Thomas Galvis to Pittsburgh.
Let's go. Yeah. Talk dirty to me. I feel like you're very supportive of Kyle Dubas's draft so far.
Mm-hmm.
So why didn't he get drafted previously?
I don't even remember what the rationale was way back, to be honest. Okay, yeah, it was draft plus 2. I mean, realistically, it was like he's a really solid skating 5'10" left shot defenseman. So I guess maybe teams weren't too excited with that, but I mean, again, in his draft year, I loved him in like the second round. The mobility, puck moving, one of the since his draft year, he's become one of the better defensemen in all of Europe as far as like undrafted prospects go. But ridiculously good at transition, quick, super evasive, a lot of deception with the puck, can shoot, nice hands. I mean, he should have got drafted again in his draft year. I can't believe we got the draft plus 2. So good for Pittsburgh. Love that pick.
Hell yeah.
Boston's going to have some options here.
And where's Galvis playing this year?
I think he's still in Czechia. Yeah, he's still in Czechia. Oh, then the Russian, Alan Sheikhlaslamanov.
Oh, yep, he will be in Czechia again. Okay.
Would really like.
Whoa, he actually got through that. All right, Sheikhlaslamanov. Okay, that's not. Once you hear it, it's okay. Sheikhlaslamanov. Okay, that is a just insane name. All right, so Boston, what's the dream pick for you?
Let's see. Whoa. I wouldn't mind if they were in with Mons Goodmanson here, big right shot defenseman. I really like Samu Alaloria, the Finnish kid. Actually, I really would like that. That'd be a solid one. Any of the defensemen that are sitting there would be real nice.
Okay.
Ben McBeef. Vanacek would be a nice pick here. Come on!
You would think at this point, if there's not a trade, this would move pretty quick. Who so far in the second would you peg as being the most likely to get the Matthew Nyes treatment in like 4 years? Like, how did no one draft this guy?
No! Are you fucking kidding me?
Explain why you're so upset with Yuri Ivanov.
Not even the best goalie available. That's ridiculous behavior. That is.
I'm sorry. I want you to have nice things, but your reaction when the Bruins do bad things is so much more fun. Oh.
That is such a bad fucking pick. That is so bad.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want you to be sad. They go out to the crowd and everyone's just staring at their phones. All right. Oh, got some action. From Jaden Home Youth. Who's Nadinov made that pick?
Carolina. Who are they? They're going to take immediately someone that I would really like here, too. That literally gets a double F minus. That's one of the worst picks in a long line or a long list of bad picks. That's going to end up there. That's crazy.
Sorry, man. If that pick was Carter Casey, would you be excited?
No, there's no goalie. I mean, like the only goal, I'm like, all right,
If they have to
I don't know
take a
why
goalie.
you think you need a goalie, but like,
well, I mean, they're going to trade Swayman. What do you think of our favorite trivia answer, Adam Valentini?
what?
Adam Valentini?
He feels like a nice little pick for Carolina right here too, if that's where they were to go. Undersized, tons of skill, was really good at Michigan this year.
And again, the answer to our favorite trivia question.
Middle six upside. So yeah, that would be it feels like that would be a player up there. But are they trading this one too? I cannot believe the Bruins just took Yuri Ivanov at 56. That's unbelievably bad.
They are trading it again, aren't they? Tulski, bro. I just want him to have the entire 6th and 7th round. Just let Tulski sit there and cook. God, we're still a ways out from a wild pick, aren't we?
Oh yeah, like an hour and a half.
No. Come on. That's a little much. Because their first one is oh shit, 25th in the third round. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe we only make it for one wild pick. We have to at least hang out that long. That is our minimum bar.
To the Canadians.
I love how whenever a trade is made, they have to completely like regenerate that board instead of just changing out one graphic. Oh, my the wife and kids are supposed to be going out to like some extended family picnic thing, and the plan was to be out the door by 11, and I can still hear a lot of noise upstairs, so sounds to not be going to plan. Thoughts and prayers for them. Hey, all right, this is a guy that we never really talked about, Z, but I do have highlights here from Mateo. Can you talk at all about Timothy Runso? Which Timothy, what a great spelling.
Yeah, I mean, he's a draft +1. Didn't get drafted last year. Really skilled offensive defenseman. Really good year in the dub with Victoria. Plays super hard. Kind of like checks every box. I think the fact that like he came to Victoria this year, had to go and fill in the spot that Keaton Verhoff was slotted into, and he excelled and was one of the bigger surprises in the dub this year, and just really impressive with the puck. I think that did a lot of good for him. I like that. I like this taking a gamble here, or not even a gamble, just taking this pick here at, what was it, 57. Detailed offense. Yeah, no, I like that pick for Montreal. I'm sure and then Edmonton gets first. Oh, like literally the three players after the Bruins, I would have taken every single one of them. Fred, I don't know if I could say what I was texting people yesterday. Yeah, I'm just gonna say it. Like before the Paterka trade happened, I was just texting my friends. I was like, the Boston Bruins are a terrorist organization. Like I can't. I hate them so much.
We've said way worse things on here. Oh. Oh. Dallas made a pick that, I don't know. Do you feel like that's a Dallas-esque pick?
Yeah. Sorry, I was reading something.
Let me see here. Did Mateo? I swear he sent Vanacek. Why could I not find that? Vanacek, where are you? Oh, yep, I do have it.
Yeah, no, this is definitely the spot. Really solid skater. Left shot D. I think was he Tri-City? I think, yeah, Tri-City. Super toolsy, really good skater. Solid defender as well. Yeah, no, he's a solid defenseman, fleet of foot, and he's a really good puck mover. So that's a very nice pick for Dallas. Any defenseman that can excel playing rush offense and defense. That's always a nice pick to make in today's NHL. And I would have also taken Alexander Bilecki, who the fucking Leafs just drafted. I hate the Boston Bruins. They need to be banished. They should relocate. That's a really good pick.
String bean. Am I crazy, or does he kind of look like the Rucks?
Yeah. Elite skater, really good passer, smart player, Alexander Bilecki, man. That's a nice pick. Obviously, he's got to continue to kind of like boss him that defensive side of the puck, but super skilled, really, really, really good skater. Absolute breakneck pace. Love that pick for Toronto. Good for them. God damn it. Carolina, what are they going to do now? Well, they're picking. Yeah, we go Sorensen.
Whoa, with a W.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think they'll do anything when it gets to Vegas here? Actually, I'm wondering what Vegas's Twitter account's going to do. Whoa, they're throwing out the Zach Benson card here on the broadcast. On the broadcast here, they're saying they see shades of Zach Benson with Viggo Sorensen.
Yeah. Whoa.
What a name. Shalovic. Would have never guessed that starts with a P. Let's see. Of your top 50, there's 4 left. Yeah. Nordmark, Alalori.
No, Normark got taken.
Oh, he did.
First round.
How did I miss? Why do I have him on the board then? You got 3 left. Alalori, Valentini, and Anderson.
Ben McBeath. I think that's who Wheeler had mocked to Boston at 56.
Benjamin McBeath. Oh, Beath.
Mm-hmm.
Throws me for a loop.
Solid skater, very evasive. Tons of love the tools. Love it. Big mobile left shot D. God, nice pick for the Rangers.
All right, now I gotta go see. Did Vegas do anything stupid? Vegas Golden Knights. Nope. Holy shit. The player they drafted, they did a video with him holding a sword. That's cool.
What?
They got a video of their draft pick holding a sword.
Who?
Vegas. Not the one that they just forfeited, but their actual draft pick.
It's actually
it's
a member of their front office. It's a video of them holding a sword. It's a threat to the league to like give us our pick back, or we're coming for you.
Juho Pipparainen. Such a fun name. I hope he gets traded to the Penguins. Oh, they don't have anything that Vegas would want. What we got here? Mott Big. Okay, so we are through the second round now, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. Whoa. Did you see Calgary's pick?
Joe Ginla. Hell yeah.
Any relation there? Oh, yeah, it is Tish's brother. I didn't know that there was another Iginla.
Oh, yeah.
How has he never come up? Is he, I mean, talk to me about Joe Iginla, I guess. What is he just a light version of Tish? Do they play a completely different game?
I mean, not definitely significantly less upside. He's more detail. He's got some decent enough skills. He's physical for his size, punches above his weight, can battle despite being pretty small.
Chicago did it. Samu Alalari.
God, that's a great pick. I love that kid.
All right, the countdown is on. We've got what, like 22 picks until the Wild make their first selection. They're gonna trade it. They gotta.
Oh hell yeah! I forgot they picked Boston and the Wild picked back to back.
Drow 04. If you look at the Wild's roster, 80% are first or second rounders with a few late round picks as well. Most third to seventh round picks are a crapshoot. The Wild generally get one NHLer a draft on average. Is that true? One NHLer per draft? That seems.
Man, Chicago's doing some
Maybe
really
that they keep
nice work. They get Villeneuve and Alalori on the defensive side, and they take that swing on Rubric at 35. I'm loving Chicago's draft here.
Imagine if they had the 4th overall or 45th.
Imagine. Is Carolina going to make this pick?
Danae Shaika, New York. He kind of did Samu dirty with his headshot.
Man, Chicago's fucking cooking, dude.
So is Chicago your
They're
winner of
definitely
day 2 so far?
Let's see. I think probably right now, maybe off the top of my head. Yeah, LA, Chicago. I mean, Pitt. I like the fact you get the other rock and Galvis. That's really nice work. Vancouver getting Rogowski, Aaron Molson. I like that. Seattle getting Butrin at 38. That's nice.
I know I can't get an objective answer to this, but as best you can, would you actually put the Bruins in last place?
I guess. I mean, the goalie's fine. I don't think he's one of the best goalies in the draft, but I didn't think they would go in their first pick of 2026 in the second round is going to be a goaltender. I'd not have that in my cards, especially with some of the players that are available. So, I hate the pick.
Zachary Lansard. Should have known that as soon as someone from Kazakhstan was taken, Jason would jump in. We had a barbecue with the Kazakhstan hockey director. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Ethan McKenzie. Draft +2, the kid that made that World Junior team. That was a big surprise there.
Quickly you are
up into one of the better.
Toronto.
Yeah, it's pretty sickening. I hate it. Dmitry Borichev, gold. That was, if they were going to take a goal, I would have preferred them. That's who they would have, the Bruins have taken. Off to Nashville at 70. That's a really nice pick.
Three of four picks in a row later in the third. Pittsburgh, Boston, Minnesota. Anyone that's not on our board right now on the screen that you're kind of eyeing for any of them? Or is the board kind of where your head's at right now?
I wonder how much longer before Alessandro Diorio goes, Adam Nemitz, Gashelov. I think Thomas Shrenko's still there. Yeah, that would be a good one. Oh, I saw him. I have him right there on the list. I really want Adam Anderson. Actually, there's a couple of guys that I would be very happy with, but
yes, Cole. Joe Iginla, Calgary Flames. And they were so close to having the other one.
Winnipeg, Sam Renack, goaltender. Wow,
Yep.
It's over. That's who's replacing Connor Hellebuck next season.
He was in a lot of people's top three, wasn't
he?
Wasn't he in a lot of people's top three for goalies?
Renack?
I feel like he got a decent amount of talk. Because what's his path?
He's played some, or he played the USHL. He came over, I think, mid-season.
Right. Don't know. It doesn't look like he's got any commitments for what he's going to do next year. I would just think if you go to the USHL, the goal is to play college, no? Or do Europeans just come over and play in the USHL and that's that?
I'm sure. I'm guessing he's going to be on the path to college probably, but
God, some of these with the amount of trades, like Toronto's on the board via San Jose, via Pittsburgh, via Detroit,
Adam
via
Nemitz
St. Louis, via themselves.
Nemitz off the board. He's off to Ottawa.
Hey-o. Is it? This is just my stupid brain, but it always messes with me when there's brothers and one's a forward and one's a defenseman. It shouldn't, because I was a forward and my brother was a defenseman, but I just feel like you should be a clone of each other, like the Eurochecks. I didn't even know this because I wasn't following the PWHL draft, but Jane Iginla in the PWHL? The next hockey dynasty.
Toronto, from San Jose, from Pittsburgh, from Detroit, from
That's what I was just saying. And it was their pick originally, too. All the better.
Rocks.
Do you think this is the summer that we get more offer sheets?
I mean, at this point, it's probably safe to just assume never.
Yeah.
But given the fact the UFA market stinks, it feels like if there was going to be 1 year where it would really happen a lot, it would be this one.
Well, and that there's still, like, no one has any idea where Jason Robertson's willing to go.
Even
that's a big one. I don't think we've seen one that yields 4 firsts, have we? At least not that I can recall. Zach Olson. Oh, Saskatoon. It's basically Minnesota.
Zach Olson.
There's a Leafs fan in the crowd that was like very excited. Mm-hmm. Two-toed sloth. Bork seems like the more likely offer sheet. Why not both? Why not hit him with the St. Louis Classic? Cole, should I watch Old School tonight? The answer is absolutely, as long as it's not on TV and you don't have to watch commercials. Fun fact, head coach of the Gophers, Brett Larson, absolutely loves Will Ferrell. And he said the scene in the lockers, gotta keep your composure. He has actually used that in the locker room before, and that makes me so happy.
Well,
I feel like I'm obligated to have like.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go place the future and hammer them too with an S championship.
I feel obligated to come up with good quotes to drop in post game availabilities. I might have to get a list going. Oh yeah, Cosgrove, good point. Subban's were 2 defensemen and a goalie. Yeah, whatever happened with the third brother, the other defenseman? Just never even really got a lick.
I mean, yeah, I think he was like a ECHL for a long time.
Beckett Hamilton to Colorado. Where's he going to play? No plans or commitments.
Luke Scher.
Canadian on there, but online it says USA. Weird. Luke Scher.
It's a real nice piece of business. Big, mobile, right shot defenseman. Really, really good skater. Solid defender. That's nice. That's a nice piece of business.
Let's see. Wait. They said Charlotte is his hometown? I guess place of birth is always unreliable because they could have moved early. Oh, he's a EU boy. He's not going for another year, though, it looks like.
Sorry?
Shire.
Oh, Shire, yeah.
Kid. But he's got another year, it looks like. Good for him. $14 picks till the Wild are up, and they trade the pick.
For Larkin, 1 for 1.
Who says no? Oh, Toronto with another pick you're going to like, Z. They're doing things.
Yeah, that's, God damn it.
Mons Goodmanson. Off the board. Big right-handed D yet again. Swede. Toronto by way of New Jersey and New York and St. Louis and how does Toronto keeps getting their own picks back? What is going on here?
Was that the one part of the Carlo trade?
Big trade trees. No, because Boston's not listed anywhere. Rangers, Charlie Morrison. Out of the queue.
That's nice. That's a really nice pick, Charlie Morrison. Super mobile, big defenseman, physical.
Z Cosgrove asks, "Who's the guy now that Judd's gone?" I know they're still looking for the replacement. Is Hendrickson running the draft? Do we know?
I can't remember.
Sorry.
Russo said something. I forget what he said, but maybe. Vancouver, Dmitry Evchenko, goaltender out of Russia. Detroit back up on the clock.
Cold Sand Matt Sells.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He also asks, when's Johnny Bravo going to get selected? I will say this year's list from JFresh was disappointing compared to years past. Felt a little more bare bones. Or am I being too critical?
There was always a couple I really, and then it's always funny because obviously the people that reply, they're like, "Are you fucking stupid?" But then there's other people who like, because they only see some of the players that they actually like or whatever. They're like, "Yeah, no, that'd be great if this is how things ended up for the team that I like."
Dmitry Evchenko. I won't even pretend I know anything about any of the goalies except Carter Casey at this point. So I'm sure a fine bit of business. Russian goalies, usually successful. Detroit's on the clock.
My Orslack. They took another goalie.
Ten picks until the Wild are up. A few less for Pittsburgh and Boston. There's still some fun names on the board.
Would not mind for either the Wild or the Bruins. Pantelis. Surprised he's still here. Oh, that's a great pick too for the Rangers. Franco, he's got first round upside.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, Blake Zelensky, Thomas Franco off the board.
I just saw this tweet come up. Every NHL draft, I remember perhaps the best hockey tweet of all time, and it's back in 2023. Charlie Arsenault. Dvorsky is what hockey bros call it when their parents split up. That's good stuff. Ooh, Ryan Chizis, that's a nice pick for Anaheim.
Garen just throwing literal darts. That would actually be very funny. Mm-hmm.
Oh, is Zelensky go?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep, he went right before Shrenko to LA.
Yeah. LA, this feels like a potentially time for Adam Anderson to go here, maybe. They want to keep adding centers.
On Providence. Oh, God. Let's see what we've got here. Someone texted Russo saying, want to give LaPanta a ring and tell him to move his whole group a bit on the golf course. We're 30 minutes behind on hole 2.
Yeah.
Did you see all the replies? LOL. We legit left the course, got a full refund, plus another additional round paid for.
Oh my God.
Third MTF picked up in 3 holes. At least they're slow and respectful. Oh, man. Some of these replies are great.
Third empty, I think might be the worst day log. People are tagging loggers trail.
Yeah, figure out your own schedule. Don't ruin mine.
Please buy the boys some beers if you're gonna ruin everyone's Saturday.
Holy shit, this is so fun.
I've been stuck behind him on loggers before too. Human rain delay. Word in Shoreview is he's notorious for this. Oh, this is unbelievable. He won't see this.
Panta pays the same greens fees as you. He will take as long as he pleases to finish out that triple bogey.
He won't see this tweet for 2 to 3 business days.
Oh, man. Oh. Maybe the Wild need to just trade all of their picks away so we can get this kind of
Minnesota just traded up.
They did. Wild traded up. All right. What's the hope here, Z? Talk me through it.
I really like Adam Anderson. Pentelis would be a nice one here. Let me see.
I mean, clearly they targeted somebody. What we got?
Valentini being not a bad pick either.
Adam Anderson, baby.
That's a great pick.
Hey. All right. Oh, and then immediately Edmonton comes back with Malcolm Gastrin. But what do people need to know about this 6'4" Swedish center?
Oh, that's a nice piece of business. Hold on. Yeah, no, big two-way centerman, obviously. Really just a mature kid, solid defensive guy. I just think he plays a really translatable game, super reliable, bottom six center. But again, he's got some skill, he's got decent hands, but I think he's smart, and again, for his size, he moves fairly well. Like not a game breaker as far as like breakneck pace or anything, but moves well enough. I like the pick a lot. I really like this kid. I know one of our scouts for Smart Scouting had him like in the 20s. So, but he's always in the right spot, always there to support teammates, true center, coming back to support the defenseman, collecting pucks, moving up. And I mean, he's just really good in front of the net, both offensively and defensively. I really like that pick. Hell yes.
Huge rock.
He's not going to make like a ton of like flashy plays, but he's really just solid in transition. Again, offensively and defensively, moves really well. He's again enough ability in front of the net, especially to give you a couple points. I mean, it's kind of like another version of like a Charlie Stramel, I guess, really. But I think of like a Kevin Stenlin, who like he's never going to wow you, but like you just want to make so many smart, solid plays for you and super reliable. So that's a nice pick. I love Adam Anderson. That's great.
Maybe one of these days I'll get this graphic done. Bam. Let's see. He is. You think he's back with Lexans next year?
Yeah, probably.
Toronto taking their time. Maybe there's another trade. Yuso Inasto, Finnish goalie.
Oh, yeah.
Big boy, 6'4".
They keep panning to the same Leafs
The
fan
same
every
fan.
pick. Like,
Yep, I was just gonna say that. All right, Pittsburgh. What's the move?
Pintelis, maybe? Or you could go out and get.
Is gone. Whoopsie. Luke, what's his face-off percentage?
Oh, that's nice. Pearson Bowie. I forgot that he was still available.
What a name. Mbui?
Super skilled, flies, solid skater, fairly physical, solid playmaker, puts up some decent points. And he's a sniper. So, yeah, that's a nice pick right there in the third round.
Take it. Another Penn Stater. And he is going this year. Okay. I get to see some Penguins prospects this year. Or no, not this year. Rucks are next year, but on a scale of Jake Gensel to Mark Messier, how good do we think he is?
It's better than Messier.
Better on the panel, at least. Oh, Russo just confirmed the director of European scouting is running the draft. Ricard Person. So Pantelis is the one that you want here in 2 picks?
I'd like that.
We're going to talk about elite third rounders, Cosgrove. We got to go Crystal Tang. And Braden Point. And Louis Belpedio.
Oscar Holmert, that's a really fun one. Talked about him before. Super skilled playmaking center, Swedish kid. That's fun.
Russo said that the director of European scouting gave Parrish his first NHL fight.
Nice.
That's pretty funny.
That rules.
I like that. Oscar Holmertz. I'm just wondering how the Bruins are going to ruin your day right now.
I've already given. I don't care anymore. They're gonna stink.
Sup, guys? Isha sent me.
What up, dog?
Austin, what are you doing?
Yeah, I really like that Adam Anderson pick for Minnesota, though. Yeah, if he can add just a couple additional layers, some puck skills, playmaking, and then just a little bit more speed, there's definitely more upside, though. But he is super reliable, super translatable, and really solid in transition. I like that a lot. Really nice pick.
What is that? Cole, you should DM me the link. Sully Tool. What if the Wild trade for Trocheck, then go after Jaden Schwartz and Patrick Kane? I do think Schwartz and Kane will be pursued by everything that Joe and Russo have said, but it sounds like they're out
hell
on Trocheck.
yeah.
What'd you do? What'd you get?
Niels Bartleson.
Nils Bartleson. A legal midget defenseman out of Sweden. Wait, not defenseman, right wing.
Mm-hmm.
So the height doesn't matter.
Absolute sniper. Ridiculous release. Some fun playmaking abilities. Small, but he flies. Super competitive. Size is obviously going to be a problem, but I mean, produced ridiculous offense and surprisingly good two-way game too. He was killing penalties as well. I like that pick a lot. Super high motor. Hell yeah, why not?
All right, we're back. He's happy again.
Igor Riebkin, goaltender, 6'6".
Well, that's all the Big Eric's going to get. That's okay. Here we go. We got
Thomas Kravelich.
Here we have the Adam Anderson highlights.
He rules.
That's cool. I did not know you could do that with Twitter. Nils. Wait, they just showed the Rucks again, taking pictures together, and they both put up one finger.
We are one.
Yeah, I heard, I can't remember who it was, but someone I think with Sportsnet said, like, these aren't twins. These are Siamese twins. I'm like, is that still?
Oh, I didn't know that's not a twin. Also, yeah, I don't know if they're are we saying that still?
I don't know. Apparently.
All right, let's see.
Cole, my DMs are closed. That should not be the case. How? I did not know that. Weird.
Who's still sitting here? Let's see. It's Valentini. Yeah, he's still here. That's surprising. He's small, but he's really fun, and he's playing in Michigan, fit in really well there. I was wondering if Pitt was going to go there, take him.
He's playing there again?
Let's see. Surprised Pantelis hasn't been taken, actually. He's like they're just like a defenseman that every NHL team would love, like just insane motor, just an absolute truck. Hits everything that moves. One of the most aggressive players in the draft. I'm surprised he's sitting there. He's like 6'2". I think he's a right shot as well. Vegas. See, and then
Cosgrove asking why the Wings never gave Kosa a look with the big club. I mean, wasn't he just kind of not great in the AHL?
I mean, he was just he was up and down. Like at first, I think it was like the first season was pretty good. Then he had like a down stretch. Then he was up and down a lot. I think up until 2 or 3 years ago, they were starting to look vindicated that he was looking possibly better than Wallstedt. Then all of a sudden he was back down like the ECHL. But I'm surprised how many roadblocks they put in front of him. Like they kept acquiring all these fucking goaltenders. And at one point I was like, I think they have 8. I think there's 8 guys under contract right now. Yeah, it was weird that they how aggressively they blocked that path. But you never know. What did the Wild pick again? Is it 120 or something? 120? Yeah, 121.
I'm checking right now.
121. Yeah. Let's see. That'd be fun if they did the right-handed version of Kivi Haru with Elofsson. That'd be the rule. I don't know why the Athletic says best player still available. They all keep listing Goodmanson, but he's been gone.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? I had Nordmark on, so I can't judge.
Ben Wilmot. Really, I mean, was a guy that drafted post these playoffs. He went off for Barry.
Leaves. Dartmouth.
Montreal. Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Yo, DC Sports, what's up? All right, 3 picks left in the 3rd round. Columbus, Vegas, Utah.
It's a great name. Montreal selects Cooper Cleaves.
Oh, I told you that.
No, I know. I was just laughing. I just love that name.
It's a good name.
Columbus finally back.
It kind of looks like Darby.
Yeah, he does.
probably has a very punchable gut.
Let's see. CBJ back up here. It took they took Hemming in the first round. Let's see. Surprised Diorio is still available. Sivertson. Let's go. Draft.
I hate that the NHL draft tracker, if I pick a team, it won't let me like pick every round. Like you have to go round by round. Pretty lame. Pretty lame.
Does Columbus continue drafting out of Michigan and take Valentini here? Be a good pick at fucking 94. Gashalov's still around.
Yep, I think
the boomer
Gashlov is the last of your honorable mentions you provided on the document. So as soon as these guys start getting taken, I got no backfill. What's Besser's deal in Vancouver? If the Wild could absorb it and get a center later, maybe that makes more sense. I don't know if they want him on that contract. What do you think, Z?
Yeah, I don't know if they want that contract on their books, but I mean, I'm sure it feels like wherever he ends up, as long as it's a decent enough situation, he's going to get back to just putting up 30-goal seasons, which is always good.
It doesn't sound like he's willing to leave. Like he's pretty set on staying because the wife. At least that's what people have been saying. Who knows?
There it is, Alessandro Di Iorio. That's a really nice pick. Surprised he was around this long. It's also a great name. High motor, nice skills. Really solid two-way game. That is a nice pick. Where did they get him? 94. Yeah, that's a good piece of business. He's been up in like early second. Some even have him like late first round. I think he just plays super projectable game. That's a nice pick for Columbus there at 94. Well done. Can't believe Pantelis is still here. At some point, someone's going to go out and take they're going to try to get a version of were the brothers in Washington
dang, why am I spacing on it now? Those big sons of bitches. That's gonna piss me off.
I wonder if someone goes out at some point soon here and goes for the Barabanov out of Saginaw. I think put like 90 points, like 60 games this year. Draft +2. Creating off the cycle, super creative, tons of skill, really good in transition. Doesn't like hit pro touch, yeah. This player was very different. I was just thinking about watching them playing in juniors. But I wonder if Barabanov goes here somewhere soon here. Draft +2.
You know, the Minnesota Wild should sign Brandon Duhaime.
Hell yeah.
Bring him back.
I swear, I still have every once in a while I go back and I just find the clip of him screaming while Marcus Foligno and Wayne Simmons are fighting.
That's a good one. Then also the dog one. Dude, he was a great interview earlier this year. That's one that's worth going back in the time capsule for.
I love that kid.
Sean Burek.
6'8" defenseman.
Jesus Christ. Sure, take a swing on that. Defender with immense reach. Yeah, no shit. Oh, he's going to Denver. Not this year, but the following.
I like that. I'll tell you what, I like that pick. He is, I mean, obviously, just a massive, hulking, mean son of a bitch. But I mean, he's really solid rush defense. And again, he's off to Denver. Really nice spot to develop. That's a good pick. I like that.
Yeah.
I think he's going to play in the NHL. I'm fairly certain he will be a long-time NHL guy. But I think this year he had
Hey, he finally goes to Utah. Adam
5
Valentini.
or 6 assists. Oh, hey, there it is. Valentini. Last pick of the 3rd round. Hell yeah, that's a great pick.
Yep. All right, you'll have to let me know if there's names that start coming to mind that I should backfill on the list. Oh, that wraps the 3rd.
Fence Caffela, I wonder. Why do they still have Miles Goodmanson listed as being available? That's weird.
Wishful thinking.
Oh, I forgot. Is Beckett? I thought Beckham Edwards got drafted. Apparently not.
Apparently not.
All right, let's see. I want someone to
Valentini with the custom vest.
Oh,
that's cool.
I want this. I want someone to take this home run swing on Elofsson. He's so fun. And then let's see.
In the 4th round, you're up at the 8th spot for Boston. Boston again at 15.
Brizgalov's kid.
Minnesota 25. What?
Briz.
Oh, Yaroslav Brizgalov to Vancouver. That's going to be Isha's draft crush just for name value alone. I'll text him right now. Oh, dude, I think Mateo put together an Adam Anderson highlight. I'll throw it up here in a minute. Hell yeah, Mateo.
I thought you did.
No, I think he just sent me one.
Oh.
He didn't have. No, I pulled up the one that Micheletti posted on Twitter earlier. I'm supposed to text Isha. All right, let me see what we got here. All right, let's do it. We got Adam Anderson, some more video. Florida takes Jonas Kemps, or Jonas probably since he's American. I'm just so wired that that's always Jonas now.
6'6" D-man, I think.
He big. He big. Is he gonna be playing college?
Well, he left the NDD, but didn't go. He went, I think, what is he? Chicago, USHL.
Yep, and next year he's playing Seattle Thunderbirds, the WHL, and then the following year, Michigan State.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Solid skater, especially at that size.
Not even 200 pounds.
Can move pucks, but there's some upside there. I think he's super raw, but there's a lot to like long term with him. It's a nice pick.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Mateo. Brilliant quick work here. Appreciate you, man.
Oh, there he is, Victor Fedorov. Was wondering how long it would take for someone to take him as well. That was a kid who was top 15, 16 looking, coming into the year. Just never really worked out at all and kept falling down draft boards all year long.
That feels like it should have been a Tampa or Carolina pick.
Yeah. Let me see.
Isha replies in all caps, the universe is so humongous big. Yaroslav Brizgalov. Playing in the dub.
It's a really nice pick. I like that Fyodorov pick there. Just a 5'10" center with a lack of foot speed. That's gonna be a big roadblock, but super hard working, really good two-way game, super smart, detail oriented. Like that player a lot. Solid passer. I think he can still pan out. Decently skilled bottom six two-way center. Take that at 99th overall? Oh, there it is. Calgary does it. Igor Barabanov. Double overager, put up 90 points in the O this year. It's with Saginaw. He's so fun. Just elite offense, so much skill. Just wondering if he would make it to 100, and he made it exactly to 100. That rocks.
I'm absolutely floored that it's not just Fedorov. That would have been my immediate guess. Columbus is up. Oh, man. I don't know. Where are you at? How are you feeling? Do we get through this 4th round pick for the Wild? And are we burning out at that point? Or do you want to keep going beyond that?
I'm good with whatever. I don't really care. See
we'll see how long it takes to get there.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's starting to slow down here now.
Yeah.
Let's see. Who's on the clock? Oh, yeah. Columbus. I'm wondering how long it takes for that Sivertson kid to go here.
All name team. Verti Svensk.
Yeah. It feels like it's about time for, I don't know if Jason's still in here, but St. Cloud commit Jonah Sivertson. It's time for him to get drafted here. Big, 6'3", pretty skilled forward here. It's time for him to go. Ridiculous shot. It feels like it's about time.
Oh yeah, he is St. Cloud. He's got another year before he'll go, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
NHL level shooter. Big boy.
They trade him? Jesus Christ. Hurry up! And now Washington's up. They made a trade.
Yeah.
Let's see this. I mean, I could see a Pantella's pick right here. Another guy's going to hit every single thing that moves, or they could get a power forward. The Sivertson kid. Lars Steiner's still available. Yeah, he's still there.
Predators and Rangers swap Adam Edstrom and Massimo Rizzo.
Tyus Sparks.
Whoa. That's a fun way to spell Tyus.
That's fun. Solid skater. Plays 1,000 miles an hour. Strong checker. Ridiculous motor. It's nice.
From Idaho.
He's fun.
That's different.
I think what is he with Spokane? I think.
Hell yeah.
It's a fun little pick. Seattle back on the clock. Take Elifson. Be fun.
You said Anderson, the biggest thing to work on is skating. What would you say is like just the biggest calling card for him or why you like him?
Just like a super reliable. I think another kid, he's not like the most fleet of foot or whatever, but he's still such a good transition player, both offensively and defensively. Super coming back, supports his defenseman to collect pucks. Solid mover as far as like getting the puck up and down the ice, and then just a beast in front of the net. Super strong. Amber Travanki's still here. Sivertson can't last much longer. There's no way. Kumpalainen is a lot. I was gonna say I was wondering if the Kumpalainen comp was gonna come up. It was still there's like slow, and then there's Kumpalainen slow.
Yeah.
And also like Kumpalainen he was like just like a fine two-way guy, but like the calling card was gonna be like his ability to like the ridiculous high-end skill. Like Kumpalainen has ridiculous like hand skill and playmaking ability. It's just like the feet don't keep up. I would not put Adam Anderson in like the dynamic like puck skill category. He plays a fairly straightforward, simple game that's like very transferable to the NHL. So there's gonna be a question about the upside, but as far as like, I would put Anderson in like a different category because he's not going to be a guy that you're hoping can like be on your power play and put up points despite being not fleet of foot. But both are good in transition though. It also is like Kumpalainen shouldn't have been that good. Like it just shouldn't have worked. Like every time you're like, how the fuck is this happening? They must be trading this pick, I guess. Jesus Christ. We are 5 picks into the fucking 4th round. You don't need to wait the whole fucking 2.5, 3 minutes to make the trade. Rangers get this pick now. They're on the clock. Spencer Bowes. Montreal on the clock, and then Boston.
Spencer Bowes.
Let's see. All right. Montreal. This feels like a spot, maybe like a Sivertson, maybe, let's see, Lars Steiner, maybe.
Let's see. Corey Pronman on Adam Anderson. Anderson is a big center with a good skill level. He has great hands and offensive creativity in small areas. Anderson competes well and gets to the inside areas to generate chances, showing a willingness to use his size. His pace is an issue at times, but he moves well for a guy with his frame. He has a legit chance to make it, especially with more consistent offensive production. Skating and shot are below NHL average. Puck skills, hockey sense, NHL average, and compete is above NHL average.
Oh, yeah.
We'll work with that. And you think he is U20 next year?
Yeah.
U20 National.
Are they trading this pick? Of course. Why wouldn't they let the clock on all the way down? Jesus fucking Christ. This fourth round, I mean, this is insane.
Yep. If he keeps going at this pace, this might be the end for us. Get through this pick for the Wild and then watch them trade it.
Like, there's just no way this should be taking this. This is unbelievable.
Oh man. Trade alert. Shocker.
No way.
Oh, Boston.
They moved up one spot.
Oh no, LA. Sorry, LA took it.
I was gonna say
they just made the pick so fast. Thomas Vandenberg.
Oh, that's nice. I was wondering how much longer he was gonna last. That's a really nice piece of business. Really good in front of the net, really physical. Bottom six, PK potential for sure. Super young for this class. I think he's like a week away from being eligible for next year's draft.
Talked about this a little earlier. Riley asking, do you see the Wild drafting a goalie this year? I mean, again, I think best practice is you should probably be looking to grab at least one goalie every draft.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of people that think that, but Wild limited picks still feel like they probably should. Just given where they're at with Hlavai leaving. They're already scrambling to try and find their number 3 goalie for this year anyways. I do believe Wutzke's joining Iowa this year, I believe. I think he's going to be at Wild's camp on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
Which Isha and Joe, I believe, are going to be at that availability. I think they are going to get a couple of players lined up for interviews.
Sweet.
We will see. Yeah, I know Wutzke was one of the guys listed as being there. Let me pull it up. Let me see what Joe sent me. Aside from, of course, guys being drafted, he said Wutzke, Kipke, Hallquist, Dexheimer, Viking, Gustafsson, Nyberg, Lorenz, Stramel, Banach, Klippenstein, Amadovsky, and then see.
Oh, Matvey Kupka. That's a fun one.
Hey, there's one on your board.
All right.
Spokesy approved?
Yep.
I've never heard of Yekaterinburg, Russia.
He's quite a sniper.
I don't know, Z. I told Joe the ones to ask about in Target would be Wutzke, Viking, Stramel, and Banach. Anyone else I listed that you think would be top desirables? I would say Lorenz, but we've already had him on a couple of times. I don't want to abuse him.
Who'd you say?
So I said he should try for any of Wutzke, Viking, Stramel, Banach, but other guys that he said will be there: Kipke, Hallquist, Dexheimer, but we've already got an interview banked with him that'll be coming out in the coming weeks. Lorenz, but again, we've abused him, and then Klippenstein and Amadovsky.
Yeah, that feels right.
Okay.
Floris Nash, that's a nice pick. Likely Burchill.
Why did I forget he was eligible?
Am I back?
Again, I know it was a bad year for the program, but he's definitely one of the better guys coming out of there, right?
Who? Sorry, I literally just everything.
Sorry.
I literally just lost power for 10 seconds.
Now you're good. Mikey Burchild. I don't know. How did the year go for him? I didn't follow the program very much. So I know going in, people were
he's a
very
solid,
upset that he wasn't a gopher.
Yeah.
Oh, he's jumping right in with Denver next year. Gone.
Come on.
All right, a few picks away for you. Still a ways for Minnesota. Jesus. Yeah, they got Minnesota, then Boston right after Minnesota. And after that, with how slow this is starting to go, maybe that's where we call it.
I think I'm back.
Oh, yep. I was just saying, with how slow this is still going, so there's Minnesota at 121 and then Boston at 122, and maybe we wind down and close it after that if we don't see some change in pace, because I'm not sticking around for the whole thing if this is how they're doing it.
Yep, that makes sense.
All right, anyone else that's coming to mind right now as you scour the remaining names? Who else should I be adding to this list that you think would be of interest for Boston and Minnesota?
Let me go through it. Come on. Let's see. Who's still there? We drafted. I think Lars Steiner would be one to throw in there. Lars
Steiner out of the queue.
Yeah. Vilo Vanatalo, or did I already have that one there? Vanatalo. Noel Pakarinen, except maybe did he get taken actually? Ooh, Adam Levach.
Vilo Vanatalo. What a fun name.
Oh yeah.
All right, we've at least got the screen filled again. For now. Adam Levach to Detroit.
Maybe this is where Pentelis goes. Him and Aitchison can run around and kill people.
I wondered, do you think Aitchison just plays it out in the CHL, or do you think he does a year of college?
I think he'll probably end up going to college, but who knows at this point.
Oh, never mind. I think he's going AHL.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it says he's with Hamilton Hammers next year. Okay.
Wow, what the? Lincoln King.
he would have murdered people in college. It would have been very fun. Kuhn and friends.
6'2" right shot D. Played at Arizona State this year. One of the older players in the draft. Solid skater, good rush defender. That's a fun little pick for the Islanders. Otto's on the clock.
When you say one of the older, you mean that like first year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot the Bruins have 2 more in this round.
Elliot Lennon, goalie, goes.
Okay, Pantelis is still here.
Ottawa. Pantelis, could they do it?
Deerfield, baby. Massachusetts high school hockey.
What's his path? Let's see. He is not next year, but the following year he's going to Brown. Holy shit, he's 6'6".
Oh yeah.
It says 6'5", I guess, on NHL, but yep, that's fun. All right, can we keep the streak? Can Boston make another pick that does not bother you?
Unlikely.
That's kind of where my head was at.
Gotta grab something real quick. Hold on.
Yeah.
Time to high noon it.
Heyo.
Oh, they're trading the pick.
No, they're making it.
Oh, I thought I saw a trade.
Parker von Richter.
They traded it.
Oh, they did trade it to Pittsburgh.
Sorry.
Yep.
There you go.
What should I know about Parker von Richter besides fun name?
Hell of a name. Number 1, which is obviously the most important.
6'1" defenseman. He's going to New Hampshire.
Yeah, I don't have a ton of intel on that one.
Fair enough.
Bit off the board, but
all right, we're now in range. The Wild are like almost 10. They're 10 picks out.
To be honest, I was hoping they would make that pick.
Mm-hmm. For these later rounds, do a lot of the like Euro kids still come and attend, or do most of them just chill at home?
I think a good amount of them come.
Yep, Burns back with the Avs. Yeah, this is so slow. I've officially decided after Boston at 122, I am officially tapped. That said, you can do whatever you want.
No, I'll be up.
Let's see. Let's go to.
Columbus. Come on. Maybe Sivert's in here? Potential power forward, but Nierks maybe. Beckham Edwards.
Yeah, dude.
I really like the Fedosayev kid too, a Russian D man, but I don't think they're gonna do that. Cooper Williams possibility here.
Wheeler had your boy Pantelis at 67.
Yeah.
And Axel Ellefson to 61. See some guys. Was Vladimir Dravechki taken yet?
No, that's another one I'm surprised is still
Yeah,
there.
Wheeler had him at 57. And Gashelov at 46 for him.
Yeah. Gashalov's like just like a boomer bust.
Yeah. But that's the kind of guy you take in these rounds, no?
Mm-hmm. Oh my, this is ridiculous.
Yeah. Like, if we weren't sitting here waiting on the wild pick, I'd be ready to just call it. What a joke.
I just want someone to do it and take Alexander Karmanov, 7'1", 280 pounds. I need you to do it.
Out of the OH. I mean, it's going to happen. Someone has to take him, but dang.
7 feet out of Moldova.
Wait, 280 pounds? Is that right?
Yeah.
Can he move?
Hell yeah, dude.
What? All right, nope. I changed my mind. I want the Wild to take him. Isha will pee himself. Like,
I think he actually will probably end up getting taken here. Like, he was fairly fine.
how, like, does he play mean? Or does he just happen to be big?
Yeah, no, he's mean.
You know where he's going?
What?
Penn State. He's gonna be a Penn Stater.
Oh, yes, he is.
Dang. Yeah, two-toed sloth, legit. 7-1 here. I'll drop his elite.
He's the tallest hockey player in the world.
There you go, guys. Hit the link in the chat. Alexander Karmanov, 7'1", 280 pounds, left-handed defenseman from Russia, and a year away from going to Penn State. Gonna play for North
Minnesota
Bay.
just took Cade Lemire.
Wild traded up. Okay. Caden Lemire.
Oh, that's a
6'4" right wing out of the WHL. Talk about him, Z.
He's solid. He has flashes of playmaking, but I mean, he's got a high motor. He's mean. He's super physical. This is the first year he got like some more looks in that top six. He's just a big power forward. So now we see what they're identifying here. The skating's not great, but he is an absolute workhorse. Another guy that loves that reverse hit. Just going through some of my notes. There's just not a whole lot. Like the tools are iffy, but I mean, he is going out looking for contact. Definitely a long-term project type pick here, but let him continue to develop a bit. I think there's like a role in the NHL for him in your bottom six.
Mean workhorse power forward. The body craves contact. Skating could definitely use some work. Can work with that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think there is some offense in there, honestly. That calling card is just like he's just like the guy who's like built for the playoffs. Oh, there it is. Jonas Sivertson to Vegas at 113. That's a real nice piece of business. There you go, Jason. St. Cloud commit. 6'3" ridiculous shot. Very fun. It's a nice pick.
They moved 121 and 185. Okay. All right, so 6'4". Minimum height to ride the roller coaster for the Wild. Oh, sorry, you probably already said this. Vegas finally took Severson off the board.
Yep.
Toronto, Patrick's Plumins. Latvian goalie, 6'4".
Oh, Plumans, yeah, there he is.
Riley says our new guy, Caden, sounds Foligno-esque.
Yeah, we'll see what role they have him in next season. He's always been kind of pigeonholed at the bottom of that lineup. Got more looks and flash some playmaking upside here, or this year, in flashes, which is why there might be a little bit more upside than he gets credit for, especially when you just like look at the counting stats. But
the goalie run starts. Carl Axelson to Utah, 6'3" Swede, played for Muskegon. Is he going anywhere? Oh, he's going to Duluth this year.
hey,
How are ya? Zach
Wooten. The Bruins really liked him.
Endless Bane. Appreciate the support. Ruck Brothers, so nice. I wish they weren't going to North Dakota. But what can you do? Now we got some movement. All right, Montreal, Braden Klimpke. Saskatoon defender.
Sasky boy. At some point, someone's got to do it. Yeah, I forgot. Did that kid get hurt too?
Wisconsin. Gross.
Justin Graff. Was it Nashville? There it is. The New Jersey Devils, Laver Gashala. That's fun. Boom or bust type player here, but I'm taking that gamble, especially at this point in the draft. Playmaking center, really nice hands, really solid passer. Got to work on the feet.
Justin Graf.
But high end playmaker, that's a fun pick. Pure playmaker this season. I think he led the MHL in points too. It's a nice pick for New Jersey. Philadelphia, what do you got? Say Kermanov. Do it. Another goalie. Marek Sklenica. Columbus backup. Mm-mm. Cooper Williams still available. That's an interesting one for sure. Oh, and there I was just about to say, I wonder when Jardine goes here, and there he goes. The Boston's on the clock. Pantelis is still available. I would love Fedosayev. Freddie Svensk is one of the most elite skaters, which is rare for a Finnish defenseman. Vila Venetalo's fun.
Okay, Gashala. Evan. So Boston, what's the move? Do they still manage to get Pantelis?
I would not complain if they did that. I would also love if they want to just keep drafting Russians. The first multi-Russian draft they've had in a very long time. But Yaroslav Fedosayev would be a very, very fun pick. I love that player.
Okay.
Really smooth two-way defenseman. Got some upside offensively, but a really solid rush defender. Just another guy, again, please continue to draft players that can actually skate and move and play fast. That being said, I'm ready for Karmanov. Simon Katalicki would be fun too. I could see a Cooper Williams. I'm sure they will have enough time to watch him play at North Dakota with Zellers. Another center. It fits their profile. Just a 200-foot, super smart. Maybe not a ton of upside, but let's see here. What are they going to do?
They're going to freaking trade. Oh, sorry. I missed that they made the pick.
Stand by.
For Boston? Or did you not see it yet? A Swede.
My thing is way behind, so I want to see it live. No, Oscar Olsen.
Mm-hmm. Happy, neutral.
Yeah, he's fine. He's huge. I mean, what is it, 6'4", 6'5", left wing. Yeah. Flashes some really fun skill. Flashes of being true power forward. He's really raw. He's a long-term projection for sure, but there's probably a pretty wide range between ceiling and floor here. But he's super toolsy. Like every skill you can have, just putting it all together. You try to figure out. He's just like lanky, 6'4", like 185, 186. He's fun.
All right, it's been a grind, and there's still a little over 3 rounds to go. I think that's what we're calling this one. If this draft is going to keep on going at a snail's pace, I just don't think I have it in me to get through rounds 5, 6, 7 if they're going to be this goddamn slow. Z,
this fourth round has been a crime against humanity.
Brutal. Are you jumping out as well?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. Well, appreciate everyone tuning in, both last night for the full first round stream that we do every year. This is the second year of Z and I jumping on to do rounds 2 through whatever we can get through, but appreciate you all. We'll have plenty more to talk about on this. I don't even know if we'll record Monday or not, Z. That's yet to be decided, but for sure this summer we'll talk more about wild prospect pool. We can definitely get into a little bit more comprehensive winners, losers of the draft. Yeah, we'll catch all you guys soon. It's been real. Z, anything?
Nope. I'm going to start cutting up clips.
Hell yeah. Let's do it. All right. Appreciate you guys. Peace.